Scribblenauts Showdown hit Switch yesterday, and it's a pretty cool game. But it also has unveiled something odd at a system level. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force. Gabe is here, and we stumbled upon this very interesting updated select a user screen when booting up Scribblenauts Showdown, the physical cartridge edition. Now, I assume it would be the same if you had the digital version as well, but this is the first game to look different upon opening/clicking on the icon.
Yeah, and we've been talking about it for a couple of minutes here, and you had some pretty cool ideas about what it could mean. But I personally just like the visual upgrade. I like seeing this. It's more visually appealing than just like the black screen with the little like icon that you have for whatever account you're going to be choosing.
Right. So there's two pieces of this puzzle here. One, why is this in here, and what is it, leading towards? And two, what is the purpose of this adjustment? So we'll start small. The purpose of this adjustment, one, it shows you which accounts have played the game, right? As opposed to just like, here's the list, like you mentioned, of Zach, UK, Japan, Switch Force Japan, Australia. Now you can very easily see who has data already there. Now, with Scribblenauts Showdown, which is not a very progress-based game, it seems to be just showing the title screen, the title card. I wonder if the intention here also is to really distinguish progress and stats between accounts. So if this was, say, Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild, you may see a screenshot of where they are in the game, or their most recent accomplishment, or maybe a stat screen that shows playtime, something of that sort. To me, that is why you would want this. Besides distinguishing who has played the game and not profile-wise, no data versus data, I think it could help indicate progress and proficiency within said title.
Yeah. I mean, and even that just being like a really small upgrade, I still think that's cool. It helps keep the Switch feeling fresh just because the UI is what the UI is, and we've had it for a year now, right? So little improvements like this are a good thing. And not a big deal needs to be made about them. I don't think that they're going to like mention it during Direct or anything like that. I just think that going forward, maybe games are going to have this.
Yeah, and it's interesting, like, does this lead to a bigger, more wholesale update? You seem to think it doesn't, that it could just be a small-scale thing. But it has not been implemented across the board in any way. We tried other cartridges, we tried other digital games, we tried other full digital games like a Mario Odyssey download version, and it's not popping for anything except Scribblenauts Showdown. So at some level, Scribblenauts Showdown is running on an updated UI or an updated version, and activating it within this, like, that's what's so weird to me. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. There was an update that I downloaded as soon as I popped in Scribblenauts Showdown, but it's not affecting anything else except Scribblenauts. So if you have any idea of what this could be or how this occurred, any sleuthing that you may have done or are now doing, please let us know in the comments down below. We're very curious. We're not developers. We're not programmers. So, like, putting this together, we don't know the specifics of how this would work. To me, it's just interesting that it's on the cartridge and not system. Like, I assume that this screen was a system version screen, unless there is something in Scribblenauts code that it hasn't been like applied across the board. I don't know how this works, but
the thing just super quickly, the thing I'm curious about, and someone will 100% let us know in the comments, is if you own Scribblenauts digitally, is this happening?
Yeah.
And if so, like, we haven't seen any mention of it. I did a quick check on Reddit before we started making the video. No one's really mentioned anything, so I mean, we'll see.
Well, and they didn't send out early review copies. It seems like there were some preview copies, like given influencers that we noticed, but not the traditional channels. And so there's no reviews as of right now for this game. So perhaps that's part of the reason. As well. We do have gameplay footage going up, so if you want to check that out, you will be able to. But let us know what you think of this strange sight when you pop in a Switch game and get a completely different select a user screen, and it has not been affected across the entire system. It's only for this. So let us know your take in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to join our Discord if you want to participate in even more discussion and make some friends along the way. Maybe play some Switch games and use that lovely voice chat. Until the next time, everybody, thanks so much. For myself and Gabe, Switch Force out.